تساؤلات حائرة تدور حول ضيف حلقتنا الروماني الأصل، وهو يقوم بجولة حول العالم. الحيرة في الموضوع ليست جولة ستيفن ليكا، فالجولة حول العالم أمر طبيعي لا يثير أي تساؤلات حائرة، غير أن مصدر الحيرة كان يكمن في هدف الجولة التي تحمل شعار الإسلام هو دين السلام. وحتى تزول تلك الحيرة التي واجهته أينما حل وارتحل، اختار ستيفن ليكا لنفسه اسماً آخر يتناسب تماماً مع شعار الجولة، وهو محمد ستيفن.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. My name is Stefan Leka. I'm from Romania and I'm doing one trip around the world with the logo Islam is the religion of peace. Maybe it's amazing why somebody from Romania, his name is Stefan Leka, is doing a trip around the world with the logo Islam is peace. I do this trip because I have also a new name. I have the name of our Prophet Muhammad. I became Muslim a few years ago, and when I became Muslim, I take this name, and this is the explanation why Muhammad Stefan Leka from Romania is doing a trip around the world for Islam. I am a doctor engineer in electronics. I'm living in Romania. I'm married. My wife also, she is a Muslim.
لم تجئ جولة ضيفنا من فراغ، لكنها عادة اكتسبها بحكم عمله في سلك الطيران، والذي عوده على قضاء إجازاته خارج البلاد متنقلاً بين مختلف دول العالم. تلك العادة التي قادته لموعد مع القدر في صدفة غريبة كان أهم فصولها ضياعه عن مقر إقامته حينما كان يتجول مع زوجته في إحدى ضواحي تركيا.
I was working as an electronic engineer in some company in Romanian airline, and always in the holiday I was traveling to different countries. My hobby was to meet the people, to know them, and to have a good relation with everybody. In 1992 I was traveling to Turkey. In Turkey, in one village, I was having a very beautiful story. I was traveling with my wife, and by mistake at the traffic light, instead to go left, I go right. And I find myself around 11 o'clock in the evening in one village, small village, and I don't find my hotel. I stop somebody in the street and I ask him, "Excuse me, can you tell me where is my hotel?" He said, "There is not any hotel in this village, but I want you to be my guest." When that person he invited me, I was a little bit afraid because, I was in the foreigner country, I was with my wife, and that man, he was not looking very peaceful for me at that time. He was having long beard and very tough. I tell to my wife, we will go close to that house. If we see the things it's okay, we'll go inside. If no, we'll continue our journey. When we reached the house, the front door was open, and I saw on the floor 5 children, different age. Maybe one very small, maybe 2-3 years, and the other one maybe 10 years, not more than that. When I saw these 5 children, and I saw the mother and the grandmother, I said to my wife, the place should be peaceful. We go inside, that man, he invited us for dinner, and then he said, you sleep in this room, I go with my family to sleep in the other room. When I wake up in the morning, I go out to tell him thank you and to continue my journey. When I go out, I find him sleeping under the tree. I was very much surprised. I go to him, why you are sleeping under the tree? It's cold now, was in October. He said, no, you are travelers, you are our guest. And because I am a Muslim, I have to give you whatever I have. You see, when that man, he said, I am a Muslim, his face became as a light. And he was the most happiest man in the world, what I see at that period of my life. I turned to my wife and I tell her, look, whatever you know about Islam is very much different than how this man is acting. Let us to study more about Islam. Next day I go to the library, I buy a book, I buy Quran, I buy Hadith, and I study Islam. When I discovered the beauty of Islam, immediately I jumped and I became a Muslim. Because you see, these days we are living very fast. but we forget to give something to our creators. You see, God, He don't want for us complete dedication all our life. He wants only few things from us. Only 2.5% of our life, or our money, or our effort. And if we are ready to give to Him, everything will be nice. And when you understand the beauty of Islam, you see, we have a very big problem because we don't let the people to feel the beauty of Islam. We want to teach everybody about Islam. But we don't remember what Prophet Muhammad he said. He said very clear to us, the best way of dawah, it's how you act with the society. To attract the people, you don't have to tell them Islam is the best religion. You have to act as the best human being. And when they will ask you why you are acting like this, because I'm a Muslim.
إحساس غامر بالفرح والراحة النفسية اجتاح ستيفن ليكا عند دخوله الإسلام. هذا الإحساس الذي حاول ترجمته أمام محيطه العام دون أن يدري بأنه سيدفع أولى فواتير دخوله الدين الجديد. عاصفة من ردة الفعل العنيفة واجهه بها أقرب الناس إليه، وخسر علاقته مع أقرب أصدقائه، غير أن مهندس الإلكترونيات الذي اعتاد على الصبر في تعامله مع التكنولوجيا الدقيقة تحلى بالصبر والسماحة، فانقلبت الأمور رأساً على عقب، واستطاع بأسلوبه المتفرد لا أن يعيد من عادوه إلى سابق الحب والوداد فحسب، بل وأن يقنعهم بما في الدين الجديد من مزايا تجعل كل من يعرفها لا يقبل سوى اعتناقه والدخول فيه والذود عنه.
When I studied about Islam and I decided to be a Muslim, immediately I went to Egypt, Al-Azhar, and I became Muslim. When I became Muslim, of course I faced many changes in my life. First of all, when I go home, I tell to my family, very happy, I am a Muslim. What? My father, he kicked me out from the house. He said, go away, you are not anymore my son. I said, no, this is no problem, this is for Allah, you know. I go out, and suddenly, after a few months, my brother-in-law, he became a Muslim. When my brother-in-law, he became a Muslim, my father called both of us, come to me. And he asked us, especially my brother-in-law, you became Muslim because of this bad boy? He said, no, I don't become Muslim because of him. I became Muslim because of this. And he showed to my father the Quran, Holy Quran. My father, he said, okay, give me that book, I will study that book and I'll prove both of you, you are doing very bad mistake. My father, he took the Quran, he took the Bible. He put them together on the table, he take piece of paper and he start to study. He read the Bible, he take a note. He read the Quran, he take a note. And this one for 6 months. After 6 months, my father, he closed the Bible, he put it away, continued with the Quran. After more 6 months, he became Muslim. And what is amazing, he became Muslim Thursday, and Sunday he passed away. You see, I said always, I'm sure God allowed him to live this 6 months only to be a Muslim because he wanted him. My friend also, many of them, when they saw me coming to Islam, they reject me. But step by step, they follow my life, before Islam and after Islam. And they tell me, one of them, he said, before you was Christian, you was okay for the society, but you was not involving, helping people, being together, always you was alone. But since you change your religion, we saw you every day you are going, meeting people, discussing with them, making around you as a group. And this one, it's attract me. Tell me what you are telling to these people. I tell them I'm not telling anything except the word of Allah. And from where you take it? I tell him from here, and I give him the Quran. Even that person, he became Muslim. You see, these days we have a big problem because we don't know the way how to promote Islam. And the technical terms, we can say we have the best products, but we have the worst marketing. First of all, we have to take in consideration a few things. Not all the people they are scholars. Not all the people they are very high educated. We have to go to the society to give Islam in the people step by step. Islam is education. When Allah sent us the Quran, the first order was read. What is the meaning of reading? How Allah said us. Not memorizing. We have a very big problem because many people, they memorize Quran these days, but they don't know how to give to the other people. They memorize Quran and you tell them Salam Alaikum, they say Alaikum Salam, what do you want? No, you have to read with your mind, then with your heart, apply in the daily life, and then you can memorize. Don't start on the other side. Start on this side. Read, understand, apply, and memorize. Then second one, what is the Quran? This is education. Second one, it's a brotherhood. When Allah create the human being, He don't create one Romanian, one Emirates, one Sudani, one Japanese, one American. He create only Adam, and then his wife, and all of us, we are coming from there. I have many stories when some people come to Islam in the United States, in South Africa, in Ethiopia, only because I call them brothers. And then I explain to them why I call them brothers. This means all of us, we are brothers. If we care about who is coming to us, or if we are going somewhere, if we care about any people, what we meet him as a brothers, this means we achieve one of the biggest pillars of Islam. And third one, what is very, very important, what is Islam? Islam is a happiness. It's a gift. We have halal. Most of the time, our people, they are talking about haram, haram, haram. If we have halal, halal, halal. We have paradise. Why? We are talking always about hellfire. We have benefit of being with Allah. Always we are talking about punishment. No, we have to put the positive aspects first of all, because in this way we can attract the Christian people. Because there was a scholar who said, I was in Europe and I saw Islam without Muslim, and I was in Saudi Arabia and I saw Islam without Muslims. First of all, we have to feel Islam without heart.